As it charges towards its epic conclusion, the future of Game of Thrones might be all about its past. Here's what we know about the Game of Thrones prequel so far. With Game of Thrones coming to an end after 8 seasons, it's no wonder HBO's been working on a spin-off series to keep fans happy. This upcoming TV series is set to take place some 5,000 to 10,000 years before the events of Game of Thrones and will chronicle the world's descent from the golden age of heroes into its darkest hour. HBO has said the prequel will include horrifying secrets of Westeros' history, the true origin of the White Walkers, the mysteries of the East, and the Starks of legend. Yep, that's right. This could mean no dragons.
Where are my dragons?
Author and executive producer George R.R. Martin has revealed certain things during interviews.
I've been calling it The Long Night. HBO has told me, stop calling it The Long Night because we haven't titled yet.
Although showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss steered 8 seasons of Thrones to near perfection, they won't be involved in the prequel. So the network turned to a small army of writers to vie for the coveted role of creator. By developing several ideas at once, HBO hoped they could get the perfect spin-off ready as quickly as possible. And it wouldn't be Game of Thrones without a little competition, right?
Have they told you who I am?
Some dead man.
In total, 5 pilot scripts were ordered, one of which was from Jane Goldman, co-writer of Kick-Ass and the Kingsman films, who developed her take with none other than Martin himself.
Surprise! Goldman and Martin's concept was the one that captured the Iron Throne. But the other 4 aren't necessarily all killed. HBO programming president Casey Bloys says some are on hold and could still happen down the line, while others are as dead as Ned Stark. While pre-production on the pilot is underway, a writer's room has been staffed, so the scripts will be ready should HBO decide to pick up the series, with Goldman acting as executive producer and showrunner. If the series goes forward, the first season is expected to be around 8 to 10 episodes. Production on the pilot episode is currently set to begin in Northern Ireland in mid-2019. The Long Night, if that's the show's real name, already has some star power with Naomi Watts. Watts will play a charismatic socialite hiding a dark secret. Watts has said that she wasn't familiar with the show, but that she's been excited to binge it since being cast. British actor Josh Whitehouse is set as the co-lead. Whitehouse's role is being kept top secret for now.
2-time Oscar nominee Miranda Richardson has joined the ensemble too. Hopefully, she spent some time on the set of Curfew picking Sean Bean's brain about the Stark family.
Rounding out the cast is Georgie Henley from the Narnia franchise and a batch of relative newcomers. Naomi Ackie, Sheila Atom, Ivana Jeremiah, Jamie Campbell-Bower, Denise Goh, Alex Sharp, and Toby Regbo. In true Thrones fashion, not much is known about their characters yet. HBO chief Casey Bloys has said it'll be at least a year after Game of Thrones ends before we can expect to see the prequel.
Production on the pilot gets underway summer of 2019.
So, if the show gets picked up, expect a return to Westeros sometime in 2020 at the earliest.